It's Week 11 of the NFL, and the spotlight is on Justin Herbert. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Riverhogs and the Golden Eagles on Sunday Night Primetime.
From the oldest capital city in the Americas, founded in 1325, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Mexico City. Coming up, another installment of the NFL International Series, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the Riverhogs of Houston and the Mexico City Golden Eagles. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Mexico City team as they enter play here. And losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
On the other side of the field for our visitors here, they've certainly found their... The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped it to 14. So out comes the offense now with a long field ahead of him. And at quarterback from the University of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
After seeing what he did last week, throwing 4 touchdown passes, I had to go to my thesaurus to try and come up with some great words for what he did. I'm still coming up blank. He was scintillating.
I'm going simple. I don't have your thesaurus. I'm going dynamite. He was dynamite.
I'll take it.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And I could see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Back to throw here, Herbert. And that is incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
The Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting out a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
Taken down on the play by Aiden Hutchinson. Now a 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 37.
Now Richardson. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
That's good for Mexico City.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside the 40. 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll go again with Gibbs. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. Got a man, that's Ayuk. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you. and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards.
Gibbs will try and pick it up.
And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. A stop there on third. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on first and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there. And I'd go right at him with another momentum play. I'd go quickly and attack him because right now they'll probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop him on third down.
Now Richardson back to throw it.
And it's caught. Touchdown.
Brandon Ayuk.
His 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Golden Eagles put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead.
An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told.
And it was Brandon Ayuk capping it off with the touchdown reception. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Herbert operating from the red zone.
Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level, and sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Santos' kick is up and through, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Richardson is going to keep it running right.
And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, here's Richardson.
Dancing to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes.
And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now out comes Houston. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
2nd and 10.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
When you look at this defense,
this crew against the pass, issues at times, ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make, because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the
nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down.
Zadarius Smith in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. They said there was a lot of discussion in their defensive team meeting room after last week's performance. They had 7 sacks. Something in the water. There's one in the first quarter.
A lot of discussion, a lot of excitement, because now everyone wants to get involved with this. Who's going to continue that process? Who's going to get to the quarterback this week? But they have to be careful. When you have that much pressure, they want to use it against you. Draws, screens, those types of plays.
We'll see if they do that. Just a 2-yard return there following a punt of 48.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. First and 10. Here's Richardson with it.
And his throw is incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Throwing again, it's Richardson on 2nd down.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Now it's Richardson. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Logan Ryan.
So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and you can't do it all on one throw.
Houston's offense taking over again. And they'll take over here following the interception with good field position and a chance to take the lead with a touchdown.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. After the turnover, here's Herbert.
He'll get this to Flowers, left side.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass.
He gets it to Addison.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. After 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Herbert back to the air. Throw is caught by Schoonmaker. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that's going to bring up the 4th down.
And there's a completion to the tight end, and look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
St. Brown. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Gibbs straight ahead. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
From the shotgun, Richardson. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Darius Slay with a pick.
Well, those have been a problem for him all season, but never quite as much as they have in these last few minutes. Let's count it up now. A pair of picks on his team's last 2 drives and double-digit interceptions this season. I don't care if you're the best in the game or an undrafted rookie. You've got to take better care of the football or you're going to cost your team chances.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Herbert now.
That's out to the flat for Gibson.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yard.
Touchdown! Luke Schoonmaker. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And his guys have taken the lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that'll make this a 6-point game.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Out is Mexico City now to go on offense.
They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Richardson.
Being chased out left. And oh, he's just going to be short here. Barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt.
46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. A big kick that time, 52 yards.
And they will take over 1st and 10. Houston set to take over.
And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Racing to the end zone.
Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there.
With his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Riverhogs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Santos with the extra point, and the lead now stands at 13.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Out is Mexico City now to go on offense. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Off play action, Richardson. He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here's Richardson to throw.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Back to the air with Richardson.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. On 3rd down, here's Gibbs.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. He lost 2, and it brings up 4.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt.
Houston's offense taking over again. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
1st down, Houston.
Play action. It's Herbert.
That to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Herbert. His throw incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Again, Herbert.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
That'll be a 49-yard punt, 6 yards there on the return.
But now this offense comes back out onto the field. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
That's good. 4-8.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
4-8.
Hand off now to Gibbs.
And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
They just keep trying, but so far, you're finding no room for him to run.
None whatsoever. In fact, you run the numbers. He's under 3 yards a carry at the moment. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
Keon White
In there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down.
Defense.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Richardson looking to throw. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's going to get this down near the 20.
And Richardson looks to throw once more.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 12. So on 4th down, Andy Reid decides to send in the field goal unit. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. And his kick is indeed good, and that cuts into the deficit. It's now 20-10.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Taken at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Back out comes this offense now late in this first half. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
At the 23-yard line.
The final shot before the break for Herbert, and his throw's going to be incomplete. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game as we go up to Orlando now. At
halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
This taken in at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. This offense ready to go to begin this 3rd quarter. All in all, pretty manageable deficit, Charles, here as they start this third quarter offensively when you consider the fact that in the first two quarters, they had 2 costly turnovers.
I think you laid it out there perfectly, partner. Very tough to hold a lead going into the break if you continue to hand it over on multiple drives.
Yeah, and obviously, Charles, it'll be very tough to climb back into the game if those turnovers continue.
I would say borderline impossible. You keep turning it over, I don't know how you make up a deficit.
First and 10. Here's Richardson with it.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 36-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs.
Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Brings up third and 3.
Another run for Gibbs here.
That'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to fourth down.
A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
And that is no good. Oh, he missed it just wide of the upright, and they will not cut into that 10-point lead.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7 at the 37-yard line.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert.
Got his open man. It's Mallory.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. First target, first catch, and a first down.
First down, Houston.
Here's Herbert.
Over the middle, he gets it to Gibson.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2.
Now a second and 2.
Brings up second and 2 at the 16-yard line.
Running right, here's Walker. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
A pickup of 2 yards. First down, Riverhawks.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
Incomplete.
Here's second and 10.
By Derek Stingley.
They'll toss this out right to Walker.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage. And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
Walker once more.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. His 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game.
And the Riverhawks add 6 to their lead.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. This taken in right around the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Out is Mexico City now to go on offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now Richardson.
Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
That's good. 4-8.
1st and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. Going right back to Knox, and again a completion.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
2nd and 1 at the 41-yard line.
Richardson to throw off play action.
The improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all he needed. First down.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
1st and 10, it's Richardson.
Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at their 49-yard line.
Now it's Richardson.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down inbounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
So they bring out their punter as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He is hoping to find the end zone for a 3rd time, and we sit now in the 3rd quarter.
And nothing would excite him more, but I think even more so, his offensive line. Anytime you've got a guy scoring that many times, that means you've done a really nice job in front of him.
You're always giving props to the big fellas up front.
It's always a good idea. Those are some massive men.
On 1st and 10, Herbert.
DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. It's complete to Hopkins. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
And down here, 1st and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
To the air again, Herbert. Over the middle, complete. It's Flowers. Able to get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now 3rd and goal.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Herbert.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston.
Luke Schoonmaker.
A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Riverhogs are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
This is where, as a tight end, you've got to really sell that this is a run. They're going to fake the give, hope the linebackers bite, and here they do just enough. That split second, that's all it takes for that tight end to leak out into the end zone. Touchdown.
Santos with the extra point, and the lead is now 24. So that drive, 6 plays, 75 yards. And the result, a Houston touchdown.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
On first down, Richardson.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Gibbs. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Mexico City. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Mexico City, first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Richardson to throw.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Richardson looking to throw this.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
I believe I could see what they were trying to do there, but unfortunately, the back ran out of room, too close to the sideline. And for defenders, we're often taught, 11 on the field, those sidelines can become the 12th defender. It worked to the defense's advantage on that play.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Richardson.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Richardson.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Being just short of midfield, they decide to take a crack at it on 4th down. They don't come through.
Sometimes it's just showing confidence in your defense. You know that they're good, and they'll take care of you. A lot of coaches during the week will announce to their team, we're going to be aggressive, guys. We're going to go for it. Hey, defense, you got me? A little bit of a challenge to them to see if they'll pick up the rest of the team.
We'll see how they respond now. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
2nd and 7.
2nd and 7 at the 45-yard line.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. 107 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
On first down, it's Herbert.
Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
And it's 3rd down.
Walker with another carry. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line.
A nice pickup there, 10 yards.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10.
Here's Herbert. This is caught. Touchdown.
Antonio Gibson
From 10 yards out.
And the Riverhogs add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
They seemingly just continue to score at will, and as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win, but one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them, because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Golden Eagles 10. They'll take over.
Out is Mexico City now to go on offense. They're facing a big fourth quarter deficit here. Things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
Mexico City, first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Richardson to the air on first down. And that one into the hands of Ayuk downfield.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10.
First down.
Richardson off the play fake.
And oh, it'll be intercepted.
Tariq Woolen picks it. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
And he's just zipping along today. Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see a back just kind of have a grin on his face every time his number is called, because he doesn't feel like there are going to be any lost yardage plays, nothing but big-time positive runs.
Making the sideline grin as well.
Jalen Phillips, the edge man on the tackle.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
In motion right is Addison. They'll fake the jet sweep and go instead with Walker.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Herbert now.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air.
Walker now on 1st and 10. He'll take it past the 40 to the 41, 2nd down.
How about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
2nd and 8 at the 41-yard line.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for Houston, they keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 8-3 on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. Meanwhile, for Mexico City, they've fallen out of things now as they sink to 3-8. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.